Hello, welcome back to the Xpert 11 Road to Glory series, where in the last episode we managed to beat Baza 11 quite comfortably with one of our strongest ever performances. And in this episode, it's back to the cup against FC Pau. In the first leg, we take 2 away goals back to the supermassive black hole, but it's hardly a secure lead, it's only 1 goal lead. FC Pau could quite easily come back into this match, this tie altogether, and go through at our expense. Pau's squad isn't any different from the last time we played them, so it's pretty much the same squad as before, with no injuries or suspensions to report. We also have a fully fit squad to choose from, and this will be Kruis's 100th game for the club. The Dutch defender joined us at the beginning of season 29 and has since become one of our best talented prospects. He has double jumped twice from his 17-4 routes, is now a very outstanding 24-13, probably one of the better youngsters I've ever managed on this game. And that's saying something a lot, really. Anyway, let's go and see the team news between the two teams. Knights line up in a 4-5-1 formation with Ant Connolly in goal. The back four Kruis, Ledley King, Aquila Santamaria and Devon Riley. Midfielder Rachel Etta, Pierre Festnik, Timothy Wagner, Y Jr and Azrat Zairi. A front low man of Celso Mota. FC Pau also line up in a 4-5-1 formation with Will Jevons in goal. The back four Hussein Talbi, Lancelot Barley, Andrew Stobb and Lou Welsby. Midfield of Aaron Viedma, Wyatt Tinkler, Louis Flynn, Lee Caples and Roger Stannard. A front man of Hans Brewer. Let's go live to the supermassive black hole for the second leg of this cup tie. Captains for this match are Ledley King for Knights of Sardinia and Aaron Viedma for FC Pau. They changed the captain since then because some teams do that. Warren Peace is the referee for this match, skill 5, harshness 5. Knights were playing in the red strip from left to right, FC Pau in the grey strip from right to left. Bottom right hand corner of the screen, so I see matches from the 2 top seeds in the cup, as well as many top flight sides and Division 1 sides. So, without further ado, let's get underway. And we're underway. Knights have a 2-1 lead from the first leg. If they avoid defeat in this match, they'll go through. Andrew Stobb has been yellow carded for brutal play. Knights can also lose 1-0 and still go through, so it's mostly in our favour. But FC Pau could probably be a bit stubborn here. We've got a free kick in the dangerous position in the 13th minute. It's Timothy Wagner! Scores! Timothy Wagner's free kick makes it 1-0 to Knights of Sardinia, and so far we have a 100% conversion rate from chances against FC Pau. There's some going so far. 23 minutes played, 1-0 Knights of Sardinia. It is currently 3-1 on aggregate, so FC Pau have an awful lot to do if they want to get through this tie now. We're going to break away. Lee Cables tries to run the goalkeeper, and they got one back. FC Pau have an away goal, but as things stand, we are currently going through to the next round. If FC Pau, however, were to score a goal, then they would go to extra time. We've got a flick headed goal by Y Jr. Here's the right post. So as I said, FC Pau currently, if they scored, the game would go to extra time. That is the end of the first half. At the end of the first half, it is 1-1 with 3 chances for both sides, slightly more to Knights, and our 100% conversion rate against FC Pau is now gone. Second half gets underway. 53 minutes played. Card for FC Pau. Lancelot Barley has been yellow card for attacking behind. Free kick to Knights. Timothy Wagner has a chance. He put Knights back ahead. Timothy Wagner for a free kick. And he does so! Timothy Wagner has been a huge asset for us in this cup match. He has single-handedly almost won the tie for us. It's currently 2-1 to Knights, and now FC Pau have a lot to do. Rachel Etta hits the left post. So, because as things stand, Knights are 2-1 up. But if Pau were to score, it would make things interesting. Because Pau, if they scored 2 goals, then Pau would be going through and not Knights because they'll have had more away goals. Roger Stannard! And he missed the goal. Roger Stannard attempting to get Pau back on level terms. They need 2 goals if they are to go through on away goals. Roger Stannard! Missed the goal. Pau have a lot to do. Knights are in control of this tie at the moment, but Pau are applying some pressure here. Timothy Wagner has a chance to try and seal the game for Knights. He's trying to fix his goal! No problems with the keeper. And I'm stumbling over my words again. Free kick trying to go by Timothy Wagner, but he's actually missed the sign. Power of a penalty! Penalty to FC Power for 84th minute. Now this is pretty big. Louis Flynn with the penalty, and he scores. Louis Flynn, the 13-bar midfielder with cool as ice, against a 10-bar goalkeeper, Ant Connolly. Not really too much of a surprise that they've scored, and the tie is now level. Well, the game is now level, but the tie is still in Knights' favour. This is not too bad, but if Power score again, then they go through, and we have an injury. Wai Junior has been slightly injured. The Chinese midfielder has got a knock there. He's one of our more important players. But that is the end of the cup tie, and Knights, after being a bit of a scare by FC Power, have successfully made it through to the third round of the cup. Thank goodness. That was a really testing and difficult match from FC Power there, but we ended up passing it. So, thank goodness for that, and thank you for FC Power for giving us a good game. Ledley King was the man of the match for Knights, and Hans Burrow, their striker, was the man of the match for FC Power. Well, that was a lucky one. We got away with that one a bit. Power changed their formation to a 4-5-1, and I should probably mention that this is one of the first games with this team that was played under a changed game engine, which has introduced long balls as an SQ. So therefore, basically, there is a new long ball SQ in the game now that was added in between the last match against Barabaza and this one against Pow, whereby players are now much better. You have some players who are now better at more accurately passing the ball through a long distance and crossing. They're also much better at free kick takers than they used to be. So everyone in the divisions now has at least one of these, and this was designed in changes of mind to try and limit the 5-man midfield dominance that has plagued X11 and led to many people calling the game stale and boring. Well, I find it still entertaining. I feel there's a lot of entertainment you can still get out of this game, but that's probably more from a general footballing perspective than the game itself, really. And then again, I would say that since I play the same formation every game, but hey, what have you. Anyway, let's see the team of the week for the second leg of the second round of the cup. Team of the week is Kjell Ake Kronholm, Glorious Bastards in goal, probably the best goalkeeper in the Ultimate League right now. Back four of Eric Nolan, House of Stark, Waldemar Granblom, Falkirk Flyers, Rodolfo Verdevalde, Everton, and Carl Oscar Bergendorf, Spirit of Shankly. Midfielder Godfrey Burbridge, Lusitanian Warriors, Melvin Meerdink, Molas, Jake Moir, Falkirk Flyers, and Iron Vizio, Raptors FC. And front two is Spence McLinden, Varberg's GIF, formerly Alphas 11, and Fania Siriaco, Steppenwolf Suckers. Okay, now that we've got that out of the way, it's time to see who our next opponents in the cup are. We've made it through to the third round, and we'll be facing Taunton Town FC. Wait a minute, we've had this draw before, haven't we? Remember 2 seasons ago, we drew Taunton Town in the third round of the Ultimate League Cup, and it's happened again. This is a very strange coincidence, I must admit. We've also played Taunton Town in the league in season 32 in Division 5. We just cannot get away from these guys. Well, on to the match against Taunton Town in 2 episodes time, I guess. But first up, we're going to be playing our old rivals Real El Madrid in the league. It's going to be an interesting week. We're playing 2 teams we're already well familiar with from previous encounters. Another game against Real El Madrid and another game against Taunton Town. So, see you guys then.